Ayan, yung matarag mo kaon. Ha?
Ay,
Sa namurasa, bago pa ka ni mata. Tingmata pa ba ron sa tarong na babae? Pinoy. Tingmata ron sa mga tapulan. Murag, mga pensyonado. Murag na kami, sa ako. Ni, bayak bidahan ko diri sa balay. Ubang di tao na abot ng Davao. Kumong mga pag mata. So, jud ka ay ni makaanak kag milyonaryo.
So, yan yung
Isip kaayo eh.
na element.
Kadipo-dipo na ko dira, kabilat-bilat ako ng trabaho sila. Grabe tulong.
Hindi kailangan na.
Nauga na lang ako mga nilabahan. Sila mo pa may mata. Ayaw tuwas-wasi ang mga panty naghihimod-himulan nimo sa siya nga kay hudmuta ka dito niya.
Sabi nga,
Pura yun mong mga laag-laag. Pag mga barkada kayo makalaag, tuwa nating bakwas.
before going to this example,
Kung magyab-yab lagi ang langit o wal, tawag yun may makuha. Matay ko sa inyo diri ako, may babang layas mo. May baka ko na diri isa, di pa ko mag-consumption. Mga gado na sa nasiya sa iya barkada niya taon-taon ma. O, tropod ka. Uy, mapilisan yung duha din sa balay.
Okay? However, there can be no question regarding their validity or binding force. Meaning, dito sila pumapasok sa general rule na kahit walang form, kahit itong jopa lang na meron sila, binding pa rin. Okay? So, exception lang, it needs to be in writing. Okay, so let's go to the example. Under building contract, X bound himself to construct a house for Y for 1 million. Okay, so question. Who is the obligor or debtor? Who is the obligee or creditor? What is the object or prestation? And what is the juridical or legal type? Para mas maintindihan yung elements ng obligation. So, himay-himayin natin dito sa example. So, dito, who is the obligor or debtor? The obligor or debtor is X. No? Kasi sabi niya dyan, X bound himself to construct a house. So, sino ngayon ang creditor? Who can demand that performance? Si Y. Okay, so Y can demand performance from X. So, what is the object or prestation? This is to construct a house. Okay, yung si X yung gagawin ni X. And then, what is the juridical or legal tie? Yun yung building contract or agreement. Okay, yan yung nagbabind dyan kay X and Y. Okay, so, ganun ang pag-analyze nga kung sinong debtor, creditor, object, and then what is the juridical tie. So, I hope this is clear. Another example. Suppose X had already constructed the house and it was the agreement that Y would pay X after the construction is finished. So now, who is the obligor or debtor? So nabaliktad na. Dito si Y na ang debtor. Okay, who is now the obligor or creditor? It is now X. No? Ano ba yung object or prestation? It is what? The payment by Y to X of the constructed house. Okay. So, si Y na ngayon ang may obligation to pay X dahil nagawa na naman ni X yung kanyang obligation. Okay. So, what is the juridical or legal tie? Again, the building contract or their agreement. Nasa agreement nila yan. So, I hope this is clear, okay? So, now, let's move on to the different sources or the 5 sources of obligations. Okay, so this is under Article 1157. So I have again in mnemonic. Okay, so that is LC Quack. O, diba? LC Quack. Para mas maalala nyo, what are these 5 sources? So, reminder, no, this is an exclusive list. Meaning, dito lang ang sources of obligations, wala na pong iba. Alright, so what are these? First, law. Second, contracts. Third, quasi-contracts. Fourth, acts or omissions punished by law. And then fifth, quasi-delicts. Okay, so memorize this, okay? The sources of obligations, these 5 are exclusive. Okay. There can be no other sources of obligations other than these. Okay, remember that. So that is LC Quack. Okay, so we have a case here. No, Domingo de la Cruz versus Northern Theatrical Enterprises Incorporated. No, GR number L-7090, August 31, 1954. Okay, so let's read the facts. In 1941, Domingo de la Cruz worked as a security guard for Northern Theatrical Enterprises Incorporated. While on duty, he shot and killed a gate crasher, Benjamin Marty, in self-defense after being attacked. He was later charged with homicide twice but was acquitted both times. De la Cruz then asked his employer to reimburse the legal fees he incurred in defending himself. Okay, naniningil siya ngayon sa employer niya, no? When the request was denied, he filed a case to recover those expenses along with moral damages. Now the question is an employer legally obligated to reimburse an employee for legal expenses incurred while defending himself in a criminal case that arose from the lawful performance of his duties? Okay. May obligation ba si employer na bayaran yung legal expenses ni Domingo?
Wala.
So let's see what the Supreme Court ruled. Okay. The answer is no. The employer is not obligated to reimburse an employee for legal expenses. The Supreme Court held that one of the sources must be present for an obligation to arise. Otherwise, there will be no obligation. Okay. Here, there is no law directly provides for reimbursement of legal expenses in such cases. The employer had no legal obligation to provide legal assistance to its employee. Wala raw batas nagsasabi na kailangan niya tulungan yung employee niya. Okay, so the damages incurred here consisting of the payment of the lawyer's fee did not flow directly from the performance of his duties, but only indirectly. So ito yung critical din, no? Indirectly lang kasi because there was an efficient intervening cause, namely the filing of the criminal charges. So hindi talaga directly na nag-emanate sa performance ng kanyang duties. So walang obligation si employer. So yan yung explanation na dapat for an obligation to arise, it should what? Come from one of the sources of obligation. Okay, so in this case, wala daw, sabi ni Supreme Court. Alright. So again, these are the 5 sources and this is an exclusive list. So let us explain this further. For law, so obligations
Yes.
arise when they are imposed by the law itself. Okay, nasa batas. So, ganun lang kasimple. Nasa batas. So, may obligasyon ka. What are the examples? Obligation to pay taxes. What else? Obligation to support one's family. No, your parents or your descendants. Okay? So, nasa batas yun eh. Kailangan mong gawin. So, emanating
Oy,
from
Ate May!
law.
Ate May! Ano to?
What else? Letter
Hindi
C.
ko alam.
Contract. Okay. So, obligations arise when they are imposed by
Ha?
the contract. Okay.
Glenn!
Or stipulation of the parties.
Ay, kumilaw!
Okay, so this should be when they arise from the stipulation of the parties. Okay, so there is an error in the slides, no? Kung mapapansin nyo, hindi na-edit. Okay, so makinig na lang kayo. So ang contract, these arise from the stipulation of the parties. What is an example of this? Obligation to repay a loan by virtue of an agreement. Okay, so contract yun. Okay? Next, quasi-contract. When they arise from lawful, voluntary, and unilateral acts, or LUV, or